tape. You know you're having a great day when Federal Express shows up with a box that has this lowbrow packing tape on it. Because there's only one company that uses this lowbrow stuff. You know who it is. So this stuff just showed up. I am excited. I'm pumped. I am wound up. This is going to be spectacular. Geez, I hope that I don't have to do a second tape to get this video, because I'm only going to get to cut this tape once. So here we go. Let's cut her open and see what the FedEx man brought. Here, I'm going to go over here for a second. Sorry to turn my back on you. Here, I'll get back over there. All right, what do we got? Oh, I know what that is. We'll open that in a second, because that's exciting. It's kind of like Christmas time, isn't it? Oh, it's a lot like Christmas time. We got candy. I guess that's Halloween, actually. What else do we got here? Cool. We got some information about taps and dies and drill sizes. A guy can always use that on the wall in the shop. And what is this? A Halloween poster deal. There you go. We can find a use for that too. All right, got a whole bunch of packing material. Well, let me get that out of the way. There's my packing slip. Very nice. So got a new sticker right there. We got the packing slip, and we got a possibility on a store credit here if I do a photo of my order on Instagram. Well, you know I'm doing that. And I'll direct the people at Lowbrow to go check out the YouTube site, because this is way too long for Instagram. Anyway. There's another cool piece. We'll get to that in just a second. And there should be a bunch of hardware here. And sure enough there is. So I got a whack of chrome button head screws here. Some fine thread, some coarse thread, and I ordered up some acorn nuts and some leather washers. Where's the acorn nuts? Oh, there they are. So they're all here. That's awesome. That's going to be good stuff. I'll show you where we're going to use all of that. So that's good. And I'll check off the packing slip later. But there, that's everything out of the box. Okay. Gotta show you this. I'm excited about this. So, I think I shared with you that I'm going to run, I want 2 sets of tins for my bike. I want 2 different paint jobs. I want to have 2 different looks. And, you know, be able to switch it up. And you know, I maybe switch it up overnight. You know, if I'm at an event here in town, it'd be kind of fun to go to the event on Saturday. The bike looks one way, take it home, take the sissy bar off, change the tins, new paint job, and go back the next day, and the bike looks different. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. And I want to be able to suit my mood. You know, I'm just kind of a funny guy that way, so that'll be cool. So this, and I don't have it right handy because I'm working on it over on the bench over there. But you have probably seen that the original fender on this bike was a short little guy. As a matter of fact, let me grab it. Hold on. So here's the original fender. Just a short little guy and not long enough to work with a sissy bar. So I'm changing up the mounting tabs a bit and stuff. My idea at this point, I think you remember this had a Sportster tank on it. The tank, I just can't bring myself to take the paint job off of it. The paint on the fender didn't match the tank. Somebody tried to imitate the paint on the tank. it kind of worked, but if you looked at it close, you knew it wasn't the same. So I didn't mind grinding it off of the fender. But the tank I've always really liked, and with the crown gas cap and stuff. So my plan is to order another Sportster tank, just like the original. And this fender and the Sportster tank will be one look. And I want to do that because that's the look the bike had when my sweetie bought it for me. And there's just a nostalgia thing about that, and I'm kind of a sentimental, romantic kind of guy, and you know, I want to be able to put the bike back to the way it looked when we brought it home that first time. You know, the paint's going to be different in a few things, but I want it to resemble that original bike. So that's my plan there. This is to go with the sissy bar, and I'll in a while here I'll throw the wheel up here and everything because I gotta check radius and all that kind of stuff. But the plan here is that this will be enough fender to accommodate the sissy bar. So the sissy bar is going to come off of these mounts and tie into the fender, and that's going to tie everything together. So that's going to give the back of the bike a really different look with a long fender and the sissy bar. And I don't know if I'm going to shorten this up or not. I got to size things up. I may keep it as long, you know, just leave it stock length and run it for a real different look a long way back on the bike. So that's the new fender. And this is the second gas tank. So I wanted something that would give me a really different look from the Sportster tank. I didn't want to run just two paint jobs, I wanted to run very different looks. So, what I ordered up is what Lowbrow calls, a narrowed alien tank. And I think that bad boy is cool. This is going to be really sharp with that long, I'm just going to tuck that in there under the seat pivot so that it doesn't fall down on me. There, that should be okay. So with that and that long fender and the sissy bar, should be a really different look for this bike. And then of course the paint job's going to set it off as well. So that is super exciting for me anyway. New tank, new fender, all kinds of new stuff to play with. Now I got to do a whole bunch of mounting. The other thing that's cool about this tank, and I'm waiting to see how it works out, because I want to run that Hilborn injection system on here, if I make that work, this has two outlets. And with the braided hose and the AN fittings and everything, this could be really cool. There could be a lot of plumbing there that will make a lot of people shake their head and go, what the heck is he doing there? Anyway, wow, I'm excited. I'm going to get the back wheel up in place just so I can get a look at the fender. I'll take either some stills of that or maybe a little more video for you. Hey, thanks for joining me. This was exciting. We'll see you. Hi there. Boy, that didn't take me long to mock up. So there it is. That's going to give you an idea. This fender could not be better with this tire. Maybe a little tighter radius, but boy, oh boy, it fits well. That's definitely the right fender. Love the rib. I put this on so you can get an idea. You know, the sissy bar, once we get it tied in, just a little bit of an angle back, I think is going to work. The new tank, man, I think it's fantastic. I'm excited. So that's going to be the other look for my bike. Yeah, it's great. I'm going to work on the sissy bar some more. I'll show you what I've been doing there in an upcoming video, but for now, just really wanted to share this with you. Really excited about it. I think this is going to be a great look with this longer fender and that narrow tank, and it really looks cool from the back as well. So there you go. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad I was able to share. I'm so excited I can hardly stand my own self. All right, we'll talk soon.